Good morning and welcome to another live. It comes around so quickly every week. Another week goes by. Got all my notes here. Now we're going to get straight into it. We know we've got racing at 5 different venues over the next 2 days. And of course, it's one of our favourite weekends of the year. Quokka weekend in Perth. Rawa do a great job. I didn't even know what a quokka was, but now I do. I'm very familiar with them. They're like possums, sort of. But we're going to cross straight to the man. Here he is. Luke Hilton. If we win, it's me. If we lose, it's you. How's it going?
Yeah, great, Bjorn. It's been a nice week over here in Perth. We've got the stars of the show right here.
Well,
he looks... Cabalis.
Yeah, there he is, our Derby champion, the Newmarket winner. And Jenny, how's he?
Jenny.
You missed a bit?
Bjorn said you missed a bit.
And Luke, I hear you had a sleep in this morning, mate.
I had a very nice sleep in this morning. First one of the week. Feel very refreshed. I'm ready for the trots tonight and then the quokka tomorrow.
Oh, you're off to the Thieves on Wheels, are you?
Yeah, I'm off to the Red Hots tonight.
The Crimson Rims.
Yeah,
Can you name a trotter in the race?
Yeah, I'll see a few lobbies mates down there.
Anyway, he couldn't look any better. Right, cut to the chase, Luke. 9 of 13. Race we've had so much luck before, haven't we, Bobby?
Yes, we have.
Yes. So what's the verdict?
Yeah, I think he's got a lovely gate. There looks to be good speed drawn outside. Tommy's pretty confident he'll get a nice run in the race. Might be just stalking somewhere there, but in the first few, and hopefully he can get over the top of them.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's the case.
Reckon,
Yeah, really happy with him.
Feels good?
Yeah, feels great.
Fresh this morning, yeah?
Yeah, he's mad.
Not too fresh.
Yeah, not
Don't
too.
tell Bjorn you'll gallop him tomorrow.
No, well, tell me, how's that old maverick over there, Simon Miller, still looking after us?
Yeah, he's done a great job, Simon. He's got all the Eastern Raiders this time, so he's put them all in one spot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. He might stitch us up, but no, he's been fantastic, Simon. He is every year and looks after us, and the Perth racing and all the participants over here have been great. So it's been a Western Trilogy lunch yesterday, and everyone's up and about and ready for the weekend.
Righto, on to that, the highlights of the week, Perfumist. Luke, the Wellington Cup, good thing I found that race. We've got one in the big dance now.
Yeah, fantastic race and fantastic ride by Liberty Smythe, up and coming young apprentice, claim 3, did a fantastic job, and Perfumist was really good. She's first time 1700, but she ran it out well, and she's big dance qualified for $3 million now. Yeah,
and that's the key. Righto, Luke. Well, good luck tomorrow. We'll be watching.
Good luck, Jenny.
Right, here we go. That's live from Perth. That's what we do. And of course, Chili Margs, another Derby horse, was very good, winning on Tuesday. Came from near the back end of the field, and I thought she was great. So she's definitely got a good future. I'm now on my lonesome. We'll get straight into them. We've got Coulter here. He's won his last 2 from 2. And he looks absolutely fantastic. He's in at Kembla and also in the Frank Packer Plate where he's drawn wide. But I think he has improved considerably. 2,000 might be a stretch, but you've got to be in to win. And he couldn't look any fitter. His work on Tuesday was great. So I think he can run a good race. So there we go, straight into Randwick. It's a good track. We'll talk briefly about, of course, Overpass. The stable champ, we'll get to him. We've had a couple of good trialers during the week. Better Off Alone ran really well in the Wellington boot. She ran second, and probably the gate just cost her. You swap the gate, you probably swap the result. Riccini didn't race up to what I thought she would in the size produce. She's gone for a great in the Percy Syke. She's gone for a spell, so she'll be back in the spring. And what else have we got for you? I was going to mention something else. Of course, we've got Canberra today. Isn't She Autumn makes her debut, and she has a good gait. 3 of 8 with John Van Overmeyer. Of course, he's apprenticed to me, John, and riding very well, and a good jockey. I think she should be able to get a really good run. She's George's tip. Of course, she was bought off George's parents' farm, Lime Country, who do a great job, and I think she'll run really well. I'm surprised she's not maybe even a little bit shorter in the market. And we'll touch on Orange quickly. We've got 2 going out there. Lobby's about to come in and sort that out. So we go from Wellington Cup to Orange Cup, and Slinky's drawn gate 5 of 9, I think, at Orange. And we've got Winona Costin on her, and the Magnet's drawn gate 1 and 2. Of course, a half to Steffi Magnetica. So, all happening. We've got a few questions. Pacifico plan, she's currently in pre-training, Mark, so once we get her in, we'll get a bit of a plan together. The question about I Am Dirty, she is possibly going to be nominated for next Saturday. She's a very promising filly by I'm Invincible. She's had the 3 trials, was a good second last time, won her first trial brilliantly. I think she's got a good future. Possibly 1-2 to watch out in that race is King of the Nile, who jumped out really well yesterday. He's got a big opinion, so I don't want to put them together. Ideally, there's an option Wednesday week as well. Within the law, yeah, thankfully she had an infection and she seems to have bounced back pretty well. So we're just going to see how we go over the next week or 2. You're always mindful when horses do get sick. You don't want to get them back to the track too quickly. Often it doesn't end too well. So we'll just be patient with her, and maybe a race at the Hawkesbury Guineas, the Gold Coast Guineas could work as well. So we'll just see how we go there. Helen's Way has trialled well. Going to have a good gallop tomorrow. Possibly could run next Wednesday. Bredel. And someone says Cabalis, Slossy. Could be glossy. Cabalis does look glossy. Looks great. I think he's got the right form lines through Jolie Star. The new market, even though it was probably the right part to be, he still had to do it the tough way. And I think he's probably better with just a slight sit off them too. So I think it could possibly eventuate that way tomorrow. And yeah, I'm confident he'll run really well. Luke has been absolutely over the moon with him of late. We need Lobby's best. He's just see horse. We need Lobby's best. He's the worst tipster in all of Australia, and I want to lay him for every tip he's got. Is that what it was? No, best tipster in Australia. I don't know. People see it differently to me. Anyway, all right, he's one of our old mates, Hollywood Hero. He jumped out yesterday. He's coming along well, as is I Stole a Merc. War Eternal, he's in the last yesterday. Now I think he looks better than ever. He's got an awkward gait, but he's in fantastic order. He's drawn 11 of 15. If he gets in a few gates and we can be positive, he is not completely out of it. He is going great. I know his form suggests he's only going ordinary, but I think he's going better than that. So he's an each way chance at odds. Star Deal's coming along well. Shervington, race 3. We've got 3 runners. He looks absolutely fantastic. Last time it was over 1,000. He drew a little bit awkward. We went back and he was sort of out of the race the way it played out. So tomorrow will look to be very positive. He's got a great win record. I think he's won 5 of 9 or 4 of 8, something like that. So he couldn't be in any better condition. Here's Snack Bay. He's coming along well. We couldn't quite break through last time, but I'm confident we'll get him right. We'll keep him fresh and short. Another good one for Derby. Here we go, King of the Nile. He's a horse you can watch for next week. I think he's very promising. He's a lovely horse and got a heap of quality. Pick up the tab. He's going to Kembla tomorrow, and I think unfortunately he was scratched during the week. He must have knocked his head. He just had a little bit of blood in his nostril. So thankfully he's A-OK. He's drawn awkwardly, but he's up and going and fit. 1,500 suits. We're just going to have to get our tactics right from a wide gate. But he's definitely in good order. Here's our Anchorage. He is a horse that was struggled to get back to form after having a breakout prep 2 preps ago. Of course, a group winner. I thought his run first up was okay. He's got an ordinary gate tomorrow, but we'll look to roll forward. And I think Ash Morgan gets back on him. He's got a great record, and fitness-wise, he couldn't look any fitter, and he's going okay. Right, we'll come down here. Here he is, Overpass, the man of the moment. Hopefully this is all they see in the Northern Hemisphere. He's in great order. Of course, his run in the TJ was fantastic, and he is penciled in to go to Royal Ascot. So the owners with him want to have a crack, represent our country, so to speak. And I think the 1,000 metres there definitely probably plays like closer to a 1,200, so that's just about ideal for him. I think the timing fits in well. We'll be able to be there fresh, and it's definitely exciting, something you always dream about as an ownership group and trainer, and of course it'd be great to take those Derby colours internationally. Here's Iron and Merc. He's coming along really well. Of course, he's won, I think, over $1.5 million or thereabouts. Been a great horse. Helen's Way we touched on. Raikkonen, he has been out of form as well, but his work on Tuesday was definitely suggested he's getting back towards his best. He's drawn 8 of 13 on Saturday with Dylan Gibbons, and he looks absolutely fantastic. So really, we need him to run well, but I think he's 50 or 60 to 1. He's worth 5 each way. And more Victorious is possibly running next week. Point and shoot. He's going to go to the Wagga Town Plate on the 30th. Compensation, he won last start. Here he is. He's the man, Pericles. Of course, the all-age stakes. The big difference is tomorrow he draws gate 1. 1,400, he's won 2 tramways. His record at 1,400 is good. Of course, he ran a good 5th in the Doncaster after drawing wide and going back. But I think it's a really good each-way chance. Craig Williams tomorrow, the big difference is gate 1, he'll be able to utilise that natural speed he's got, be just off the speed. And he is Glenn Lobbies, a.k.a. apparently the worst tipster in the world's tip. So I think he'll go great too. I think he's a really good each-way bet. Obviously, very, very tough race, no doubt about it. But he's in good order. So let's hope he can make it. 2 Group 1s as preparation. He's been running great. His run in the George Ryder was absolutely fantastic as well. Starting to talk too much. Here we go, Stacey, looking forward to the Stay Inside Julia colt. He is a cracker too, and Stay Inside, obviously we had Blue Point a couple of weeks ago. He's starting to go really well, so he's definitely a stallion on the rise. Here we go, all the best, Bjorn. Go and collect another quokka. I'd love to. It is a very good day there. I'm off to New Zealand next week, the old man's 80th. We've got a rugby, racing and beer lunch in Christchurch of all places. Will Abandonment get to the races this prep? Hopefully. He jumped out yesterday. He's recovered well. He'll trial in a couple of weeks, possibly the races after that, or another trial. That's it. What do we got here? We're all Regal. Just thinking, where have we got? We've covered Orange, covered Canberra, covered Kembla, covered Raikkonen. We need our Queen. He's a mare that's going well. Sapphire Rose, she jumped out well yesterday. She's in great order. We'll touch on, isn't she, Autumn is gone. But you could hear him, can't you? Lobby. Should be a fine for noise pollution. I might have to go to the council. So our Queen, we'll come up to her shortly. I think she's drawn a tad awkwardly, but I think she's running well. She's had a bit of a freshen up with the 1,200. Plenty of speed there in that race with Shervington and a couple of others rolling forward. So I think she can definitely, she's a great each-way chance. Here we go. Here's Slinky. Off to Orange. One of the...
Yeah, we actually, she looks good.
Love it. Had a bit of a trim up, mate. Had a haircut.
Yeah, had a haircut, mate. I've been all over the globe this week. Went to Dubbo Saturday, stayed there Saturday night, went to Wellington Sunday. We did Hawkesbury Tuesday, Warwick Farm Wednesday, Wyong yesterday, Orange today, Randwick tomorrow.
Did we miss Luke? Did you miss the nominations on Sunday?
Is he there? Live from Perth?
No, he's not there.
No, he's not there. How's he going? He'll be having it pretty easy over there.
He had to sleep and we're doing all the work, Lobby. You and me.
It's unbelievable.
Hey?
I don't know how he gets away with it.
She looks great, actually.
She looks enormous.
And you're tipping too this weekend. The world of one. I forget who it was. One guy came on comment, world's best tip stuff.
Perfumist last week, thank you. Do I get any? Do I get any accolades for Perfumist?
Been a long time. She does look fantastic. I tell you, ready to rock and roll. Righto, Lobby. Yeah, come on. We've got to keep going.
Orange Cup winner. Do you remember? I remember winning it. Ash Morgan rode it.
Yeah,
what was it?
I have won it. I can't remember. Here she is. I'm dirty. Promising filly. Yankee 1's coming along well. And this is my tip tomorrow. Horseshoe Hill. Had no luck last time, Lobby.
No, I just hope her racing manners are a little bit better. She's just been over racing a bit and probably destroying her chances early, but she's a very good filly. Yeah,
and of course she's in a Group 3, so definitely is worth a lot in terms of her resume. Just missed it last time, was back on the inside, the worst part of the track to be. So I think tomorrow on a good track, drawn 3, I'm very confident she'll jump better, put herself right there. And I think she's a good each way bet. And we missed our queen. Yeah, no, we've covered our queen. We've covered everything. Any more questions? I want to use Lobby's barber. I'll tell you what, the easy way to get Lobby's barber, if you're in the bush, just go out and meet a sheep shearer.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. You're over the porcupine jokes, are you?
Oh, you've lost the porcupine.
Yeah, I've lost the porcupine, look.
A guy said, Hildo said that's a very fast haircut, Lobby.
Yeah, well,
I'll tell you
I'm a very fast mover.
But
yeah. Listen, I've told you before. You like running, I like eating.
What's that?
You like running, I like eating.
Right. Anyway.
Righto,
any winners?
Pericles.
Pericles.
Cabalis.
Liv. Cabalis.
I'm going to go, isn't she autumn today and Cabalis tomorrow?
There we go. Well, we've got
Who'd
plenty
you
of
say
tips. Isn't she autumn? Righto, folks. I think that just about sums us. Anything to add, Lobby?
Nah, Slinky and Pericles tomorrow, drawn 1. Give him a huge shake in the all age. About time he's drawn an alley. Yeah, he's the forgotten hero.
Yeah, and the rail out as well, I think, with a good track, could be the place to be. Good luck this weekend. I may be in touch from New Zealand next week, or my old mate Luke might have to take over. But have a great weekend. 3rd week in a row at Ramwick. And of course, Ascot. Not Royal Ascot, our favourite Ascot. Is it Ascot here?
Ascot, yeah.
Anyway, see you team.